Girl, in my sleep, I whoop this hoe. And she know that. But anyway. Y'all, so I'm back with another video. And y'all already know by the title what this video is gonna be. It's gonna be a mukbang story time. So I know y'all been wondering what's been going on with me in the Navy because I haven't really been talking about it. I haven't said anything. So I'm gonna explain all that in this video. My experience, why, and like why I'm where I'm at right now. Like, I'm gonna explain all that. So stay tuned, give this video a like, go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, you know, share it, watch it with a friend, you know, whatever. And I'm not gonna talk too much. Let's get into the video. So I got seafood. I'm trying to think, how should I start off the whole thing? Let's see. Already, y'all, I wasn't really liking it that much in boot camp. I'ma just say that. You go through a lot of stuff, and it's just on you, you know. If you're used to people telling you what to do and like every little thing to do, like you have no say really in anything. If you're used to that or you need discipline, then it's for you. If you need structure, it's for you. But it wasn't for me. And it's still a job, but you know, I didn't like it. It was just that simple. So, long story short, I got on restriction for leaving base. And I wasn't supposed to leave base at the time, but I didn't get in trouble at that time. I got in trouble when I could leave base. So it was like, what does it matter? But because I still did it, I still got in trouble. So I had to pay for it or whatever. Went on restriction. I hated it, y'all, because we basically didn't do anything but sit in the room, go to chow, which is just go to eat, go to the gym sometimes. And because I was in school, I was able to do that. And I only had to stay on restriction for an extra week after school, which I still didn't understand. But sometimes they take you out of school if you get in that much trouble. But I didn't really do much. So I stayed in school. Basically, I went through schooling on restriction. It was different for sure. But the whole school wasn't like that. It was just like towards the end. So it wasn't too bad. I got used to it. And I got through it. I passed with A's and all that. But I hated it. It was frustrating and stuff. So then it was like the last week of school. And I had set appointment to, I had got in trouble. I'm not sure what I did. It was a lot. It was a lot of stuff that happened. Little petty stuff. But it was my last week of school. And really the day before graduation. Yeah, it was during graduation rehearsal. They had pulled me out. And they were like, we're taking you out of school or whatever. Mind you, I finished everything. School was over. Graduation was the next day. Like, what do you mean you're taking me out of school? Like, it's done. Like, I've already finished it. So then they're like, no, we're taking you out. So it was like a letter from the captain. It was like, they wanted to take me out of school. And I was wondering why. Like, I had did really my whole restriction in school. I only had a week left of restriction and school was basically over after that day. So it was like, Well, school's already over. That was just rehearsal day. That wasn't even like a school day. The last thing we needed to complete was the day before. I finished it. And then, long story short, I set up a meeting with the captain, and she's like, we just don't think you would listen to us. Like, and I'm like, I'm just going back home. Like, I'm a reservist. And I had been telling them on restriction I was ready to go home. Like, I was just ready to leave. Because I was trying to leave sooner. So I told y'all I had to be there for an extra week on restriction. But I was done with school, so I was trying to leave sooner because I was just going home. They didn't let me leave sooner. Like, I didn't know what was going to happen after that. I was just like, okay. I came to Houston, and then I had to go to Atlanta because I had to meet the Navy or whatever for reserves, my job. So they still didn't say anything. Like, they was just like, all right, we're going to tell you when to come back. Told me what to do, what documents to have. And it wasn't nothing about discharge or nothing like that. Mind you, I was like, I ran into some chiefs or whatever, and I'm like, I'm done. Like I was letting them know I didn't want to be in there on base, everything. Like, and I was telling them, like, get me out of here before, because they were like trying to hold me even longer than that extra week. So I did too. I got off on the 16th, and I didn't get to leave till like the 29th or 26th, around that time. And I drove. I drove off base. So I was trying to go the next month because I had met in November. So I tried to go in December. They were like, don't come, right? I didn't know why. They were like, we'll tell you when to come. Like, show up for your NOSC or whatever and work. Because it's supposed to be once a month. So they didn't call me. I've been calling them. They weren't answering. I called in February, and they were like, you've been discharged. I was like, kind of happy, like, but I didn't know, so I was confused. And it's like, what? So they didn't really tell me. They just told me over the phone, like, yeah. I was like, okay. So when I finally got them to send me the paperwork, which took forever, claimed they were sending it and they weren't. When they finally sent it, it said that my discharge date was December 9th. They did not tell me nothing. But I was cool because, you know, it's honorable and I wanted to be discharged. I didn't want to be in the military. But it's still like, y'all couldn't say nothing. So it's just like little stuff like that. Like, I'm cool not being there. I didn't want to be in there. It was a lot of stuff like that. And, yeah, like, so that's why it's like incidents and stuff that led up to it. But like the main thing is organization. Like, it just wasn't for me. Like, it's for some people, it wasn't for me. I could do it. Like, I got through it and all. I passed school, passed boot camp. It's not hard, but it's like if you want to do that. Like, I couldn't see myself doing that. That simple. So yeah, I'm a veteran now. And if y'all have any questions, I still know everything, and I'm still like, as part of the government, I'm a veteran. So I don't really know. But y'all can still ask me questions. I still got my uniform. I just don't have to do it. Like, I don't have to work and stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted y'all to know. Nah, but I'm full, y'all. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. And there's another video on the way. Bye.